Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter. Here in Israel United in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.
Shalom, what's your name, bro? Anthony. Nice to meet you, bro. I'm Jeremiah. How you doing? So you familiar with the Bible?
Yeah, I'm familiar a little bit.
So do you know your nationality according to the Bible? Do you know who we are?
Come from the tribe of Judah, right?
Come from the tribe of Judah. Where did you get that information from?
Well, I ran across a group of y'all in New York. I think his name was Nathaniel.
Right.
I stayed up there for about 2 months.
Right.
I ain't know they had one there.
How long ago that was?
About like 2 years ago.
Okay, so you're not new to the faith, so you know about the curses of Deuteronomy, why we went into slavery and all that, right? So if you know that, why can't I tell you know that?
What now?
If you know that information, how can I should be able to tell that you know that information, right?
Right.
Well, let me ask you this. Why did this happen to us as a nation of people? Why are we in the bottom today?
Because they know that God chose the people.
Right.
That's part of it, right?
That's part of it. Let me show you why. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15. Because you're familiar with Moses and the history of the Israelites, right? How when we left out of Egypt, he parted the Red Sea. What were the Israelites doing in Egypt at that time? Back in those days.
Who was the Israelites then?
What were the Israelites doing in Egypt when Moses delivered them? What was their occupation? What were they doing?
We were slaves.
We were slaves in Egypt, right? So we're going to read that for you real quick. Give me Exodus 1 and 13. No, never mind. Read Deuteronomy 28:15. So we were slaves in Egypt, right? So Moses parted the Red Sea. He delivered us from the hand of the Egyptians. Right. So after we got to the wilderness, this is what he told us. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses told us if we didn't keep the commandments, then curses was going to fall upon us.
Right.
So why did curses fall upon us? Why did the curses fall on us?
We didn't do what we were supposed to do.
But we didn't do what we were supposed to do by God. We didn't keep his commandments.
Right.
So we're gonna find out what commandments that, because you familiar with our history. You know what I'm saying? You understand that we are oppressed in the land today. You understand that we've been oppressed in the land today. We get shot down in the street by the white man all the time. We killing each other in the streets.
Right.
We lead the nation in single parent household. They feed us the worst foods.
Right.
We believe in politics. We vote.
Right.
We vote for years, but still there has been no change for us.
Teach.
All this is happening to us because we broke God's commandments, right? So we got to find out some commandments to get us back on the right track. You see what I'm saying? Give me Leviticus 19 to 27. No, 21 and 5. Leviticus 21 and 5. So when we was in Egypt, just like in America, we raised in America, right? We learned the customs of the Americans.
Right.
We celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Easter. We partake in different religions.
Right.
Baptist, Muslim, all sects of Christianity. We eat certain foods now. You know what I'm saying? All the customs that America teaches, those are the customs that we adapted because we're here, right?
Right.
So likewise in Egypt. When we was in Egypt, we adapted certain customs that the Egyptians had.
Right.
And we brought it into our customs.
Right.
Give me Leviticus 18 and 1 real quick. And likewise, just like we were slaves in Egypt, we were slaves in America.
Right.
So when God refers to us as not partaking in the custom of the Egyptians, he's also talking about America.
That's
because
right.
the Bible is written for our learning. So it's written so we can go back and look at some of the events that happened so we won't do the same events today. You do believe that we are the Israelites, right? Read.
Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 1.
Right.
Bring it out.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel,
Speak unto you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, read.
and say unto them,
All right.
I am the Lord your God.
All right.
After the doings of the land of Egypt,
After the doings of the land of Egypt, the Persians, the Medes, the Greeks, the Romans,
Right.
and likewise in America. After all the doings of the other nations, read.
wherein ye dwelt,
Wherein we dwelt because we were slaves to all the nations.
Right.
And we were not only slaves to the white man, the Africans, the Chinese, everybody had us in slavery at one point in time.
Right.
Why? Because we did keep his commandments.
Bring it out.
Read.
shall ye not do, and after the doings of the land of Canaan,
All right.
whither I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in the ordinance.
Because each nation, whatever you want to call it, they have their own ordinances and laws that they follow.
Right.
Like America, they believe in politics, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own God that they serve.
Right.
Like in those times in Egypt, they had a God for every day. They had all types of gods. Which is why when we came out of Egypt, he turned the water into the rivers into blood. You know what I'm saying? He made it the locusts. You know what I'm saying? They believe in all those different gods.
Right.
Likewise in America. You know what I'm saying? Now give me verse 21 and 5. So after the doings of the land of Egypt and America, it says, shall we not do? So we got to find out some commandments that we have to keep today that's going to free us from this captivity. Because the reason why we're over here, the reason why all this happened to us, the cotton fields, the oxen blocks, the chains,
Right.
All this happened to us because we broke God's commandment.
Right.
So in order for us to reverse these things, we got to come back to keeping God's commandment.
That's right.
That's the only how we can be saved. If you think about it, nobody was able to save us.
Right.
All the people that tried, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther, Harriet Tubman, Sir John the Truth, all these people tried to save us, but they was lacking one thing. They was lacking the commandments of God. We have to have a strong foundation. This is our foundation. This is what we have to stand on. Read that.
Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5.
Right.
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Right.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
This is one of the things that the Egyptians were doing. They was balding their head and they was shaving their beard. They was laying with their family members. They was sleeping with their mothers and their daughters. They was doing all manner of things in those times. So we said, read it again.
Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5.
Right.
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
They? Who's the they? Who's he talking to? Who the Bible is to?
Talking about us, right?
Talking about us. He said they shall not make baldness upon their head. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Now your beard, turn to the side a little bit for me. Your beard, see what he mean by that?
If you don't go on bald head, I still ain't supposed to shave it.
No, give me Leviticus 13 and 14.
Bring it up.
Because you gotta think about it. As time bring on change, you know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers you see got hair right now, they might not have hair when they get your age. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean we can shave it off. You know what I'm saying? That's a custom also of America. Because who did that in America? Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You see all these famous athletes that America puts up as leaders in our community. We follow after those people.
Right.
God said those customs we're not supposed to follow. Read that. So for a man who's going bald, he's supposed to shave his head off. Read.
Leviticus chapter 13 and verse 40.
All right.
And the man whose hair is falling off his head, he is bald, yet is he clean.
So it said the man whose hair is falling off his head, because that's what a lot of us lose hair around that age when they get older. So if your hair starts falling off, it said you bald, but you still clean. And that's the purpose of the whole Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's good and evil, clean and unclean. You know what I'm saying? Those are the forces. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to be on the right side. You want to be on the good side, the clean side. Right. Anything that's contrary to that, you got to abstain from. Because you know what the wages of sin is, right? You know what the wages of sin is? What's our payment for sinning against God? Do you know what sin is?
Sin is when you commit something, you know, that is wrong, like stealing.
Okay. Give me 1 John 3 and 4. Because we broke commandments, you know what I'm saying? So when you go against the divine order, when you go against the commandments of God, you're actually in the midst of transgression. You're in the midst of sin. Let's read that.
Right.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4.
Bring it up.
Whosoever committed sin transgress also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So when you break God's commandments, you're in the midst of sin. Sin is the transgression of the law.
Right.
So back to Leviticus 21 and 5. No, 13 and 40. So it said you're not supposed to shave your head bald. And if your hair is falling off of your head, you're still clean. Read.
Leviticus chapter 13 and verse 40. And the man whose hair is falling off his head, he is bald, yet is he clean.
Read.
Verse 41. And he that hath his hair fallen off from the part of his head toward his face, his forehead bald, yet is he clean.
Because you get a lot of brothers who all their hair might not fall off. But you got some of them brothers who their hair starts to fall off right here. And that's not a good look, so to say, to the community. So you want to cut it off bald, you know what I'm saying? So it said the man who read it again, verse 41.
Verse 41. And he that hath his hair fallen off from the part of his head toward his face, he is forehead bald, yet is he clean.
So you forehead bald, but you still clean. You see what I'm saying? Because like my father, he cut all his hair, and I tell him time and time again, Pops, you gotta go, he shaved his head and he nicked his head, you know what I'm saying? He got bumps on his head and he wondered why that's happening to him. You're in the midst of sin. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to cut your hair. You're not supposed to bald your head. Right. But when you go outside of that, that's the judgment for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you shaving your head, you nick it, you cut it. You got bumps on your head. All that's judgment from God.
Bring it up.
And it's those things that we have to come back to. That's the reason why we out here. That's the whole purpose of the Bible, is to bring the children back. We here to turn your heart back to the Bible, because we lost this through slavery.
Right.
Everything got stolen from us through slavery. Give me Jeremiah 17:4.
Bring it out.
We lost everything through slavery. Right now today, we don't have a culture, we don't have a heritage. We are subject to the world. You know what I'm saying? Religion, politics, all that's what we're subject to, because everything that we do got took from us. All of our high holy days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How we carried ourselves, how we treated one another, the foods we ate, all that was taken from us in slavery, and they gave us their philosophies. You know what I'm saying? Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4.
out.
And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage
God said we was going to discontinue from our heritage. Read.
that I gave thee.
That he gave us. We got the heritage and the laws and the Bible from the Most High God.
Right.
As his chosen people.
Right,
You gotta
right.
think about that, bro. God chose one nation. He chose one nation above all nations of the earth.
That's right.
He chose us above all people. He gave us the Bible. But think about what happened to us in slavery. They took all that away from us.
Right.
He said, thou even thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage that he gave us. Read.
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
And who?
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
He said he was going to cause us to serve our enemies.
Right.
So a lot of times we ask people the question, okay, why do you think we went into slavery? They say, like you said earlier, you said, well, they knew he was a chosen people, you know what I'm saying? And then some people think that the white man was stronger than them. But right here, God said he gave us up.
Right.
He was the cause for that. The great and loving God that America thinks this God love everybody. That God love everybody. He love the whole world. He coming back to save all people.
Right.
That God that they think is not real. Because God gave us, his chosen people, up to a nation that was lower than them.
Right.
He made us, the kings and the gods of the earth, he made us serve the peasants.
Right.
He made us serve the people that were nothing. All because we broke his commandments. Read.
In the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
God said ye have kindled a fire, and we have kindled a fire in his anger that's going to burn forever. Meaning that the longer we sin, when we sin, we destroy ourselves. So our mission is to turn the, give me Ezra 7 and 25, right behind 2nd Chronicles. Ezra 7 and 25, read that. This is why we out here, read.
Ezra chapter 7 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
And thou Ezra, after the wisdom of thy God,
So Ezra was one of our forefathers. He said, after the wisdom of thy God, read,
that is in thy hand,
that is in our hand right now with the Bible, read,
set magistrates and judges.
set magistrates and judges, set up a system to where you can judge the people accordingly.
Right.
Because a lot of our people say, oh, you can't judge me. Right here, Ezra said, set up magistrates and judges, read,
which may judge all the people
which is going to judge all the people, read,
that are beyond the river,
read.
all such as know the law.
Everybody that know the law, meaning ourselves, because we get judged by the same Bible that we judge the people by.
Right.
We're not, the Bible is not against us. Just like we teach the Bible to you, we teach the Bible to ourselves.
That's
We're
right.
held accountable for the same Bible that we telling you about.
Right.
I can't ball my head just like I'm telling you not to ball your head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't steal just like I'm telling you not to steal.
Right.
We abide by the same book, read.
All such as know the laws of thy God,
All such as know the laws of thy God, read.
and teach ye them that know them not.
And teach the people that don't know the laws. Why? Because we got destroyed. And a majority of our people do not know the laws of God. Majority of our people don't know who they are. They don't know their identity.
Right.
They don't know that they're supposed to be keeping God's law.
Right.
They don't even know that Christ is a black man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Read.
Verse 26.
No, that was it. Yeah, read that.
And whosoever would not do the law of thy God,
So if you choose, you know what I'm saying? Because the choice is yours. If you choose not to do the laws, read.
and the law of the king,
Read.
let judgment be executed speedily upon him,
Read.
whether it be unto death.
Whether it be unto death, because back in those times, it was certain sins that got, if you committed those sins, if you committed adultery,
Right.
slept with another man, you had to get put to death for that.
Bring it
you
out.
see what I'm saying? Right now we're up on the grace, so we have a time period to get it right. So we don't right off back get put to death. What's the time period, Reed?
Or to banishment.
So some commandments that you broke, you got death. Some commandments you got banished from the nation. You had to be separated from the nation. If you slept with another a person outside of your nation, and you didn't want to repent of that, you had to be put outside the camp.
Bring it
you
out.
couldn't be within the gates. Read.
Or to confiscation.
Or to confiscation of what?
Of goods.
Some of your stuff got took.
Or to imprisonment.
Or sometimes you got locked up. You see what I'm saying? Right now we're in somewhat of a state right now to where some of these things are not happening to us, but because judgment is not executed speedily, we take that for granted. But what you're gonna find out, bro, if we don't come back to keeping God's law, Christ is coming back. And when he come back, you're gonna be found on the right side.
That's right.
So we have to start applying God's commandments. You see what I'm saying?
Used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. I.U.I.C. has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. I.U.I.C, we deliver the truth.
Back to keeping God's law. Christ is coming back. And when he come back, you're going to be found on the right side.
That's right.
So we have to start applying God's commandments.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. I.U.I.C. has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. I.U.I.C, we deliver the truth.